Emma, we got another customer complaint. They said your customer service attitude needs work. This is the third one this week. Are you even trying?
Really? I'm sorry. But I'm not good with customer service. I just can't be as friendly and outgoing as you are, Vanessa. I get nervous when I have to talk to strangers.
Listen, you said opening a cafe was your dream, so I helped out and we started this place together. So why are you only doing the bare minimum? It feels like I'm carrying most of the weight here.
I'm really sorry. I don't mean to burden you. It's just that I freeze up when customers ask me questions. I know I need to improve.
We finally managed to open after all our hard work, and now you're saying you don't want to do customer service? That's unacceptable. Do you know how many hours I spent finding this location? And getting all the paperwork done while you were just testing coffee recipes?
I'm sorry. I know you did so much to help make this happen. I just really love coffee and wanted to run a coffee shop. The brewing part is what I'm passionate about.
Even so, customer service is part of it, and I need you to step up. I can't be the only one handling the front of the house. My feet are killing me from standing all day.
I understand. I'll try harder with the customers. Maybe I can practice more.
If bad rumors start spreading, we'll have to close down. You know how brutal online reviews can be these days. One bad experience and they destroy us on Yelp.
That's the last thing I want to happen. I'll definitely work on my customer service skills.
Don't do this half-heartedly. Either commit fully or we need to rethink this partnership.
That's not my intention at all. This has been my dream for years, and I want to serve delicious coffee to as many people as possible. I've put everything into this. I've been writing in my journal about how to open a cafe since college. I have pages of bean sourcing notes and brewing techniques.
Then you need to do it properly. Dreams don't pay the bills. We need actual paying customers who come back.
I'm trying, but maybe I just need more time to get comfortable?
Words aren't enough. I need to see action. Starting tomorrow, I want you at the register for at least 2 hours.
I understand. It's just that customer service is really difficult for me. I get anxious when there's a line of people waiting. I'd really appreciate it if you could limit my work to the kitchen. I promise I'll make the best coffee and food anyone has ever tasted.
Fine. If that's what you want, I'll allow it. But you better make that coffee exceptional. Every single cup.
I will, I promise. Thank you for understanding.
Honestly, you're impossible. Unlike you, I'm serious about making this business work. I didn't quit my day job to watch this place fail.
I'm serious too. I'll make sure no one can resist our coffee. I've been perfecting my technique for years.
We can't afford to fail. My husband's income isn't reliable. I need this to succeed. I've put too much on the line.
I understand the pressure you're under. I'll work hard on the coffee, desserts, and food. I won't let you down.
Whatever. Let's just divide our roles and do our best. I'll handle all customer interactions and marketing. You stick to the kitchen and don't come out.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your understanding. I'm sorry, I've only been focused on my dream while you've handled all the practical matters. You're really good with people.
Don't worry about it. That's just our division of responsibilities. I'll make it work somehow. Anyway, you focus on making delicious coffee and food. I need to update our social media now.
Yes, of course. I won't let you down. I'll start experimenting with that new Guatemalan roast tomorrow. Oliver, I'd like to order more beans, please. The Colombian ones were a big hit this week. We're running low sooner than expected.
Of course, no problem. I can have them to you by Thursday. Would you also like to try the new Ethiopian Yirgacheffe that just came in?
That sounds amazing. Yes, please add that to the order.
How's the cafe going?
Well, we're still finding our way. Vanessa's handling the business side really well. I'm not great with customer service, so I'm not contributing much there. I mainly stay in the kitchen now.
I see. Finding the right balance in a partnership can take time, but your passion for coffee is genuine. I noticed how your eyes light up when you talk about brewing techniques.
You're being too kind.
I'm sure with your delicious coffee, the shop will be successful. Quality always speaks for itself in this business.
Thank you. Your beans are amazing. They're really helping us out. Customers keep commenting on how complex the flavors are. I couldn't do this without your sourcing skills.
I'm as obsessed with coffee as you are. It's refreshing to work with someone who truly appreciates the nuances. Most shops just want the cheapest beans they could find.
No, I'm nothing special. You travel around the world sourcing beans directly. I could never do that. I just read about coffee origins in books and online.
But you found me and reached out directly, which is pretty impressive. Most cafes just go with whatever supplier their friends use. You did your research.
Was it really that unusual?
I was pretty unknown before that. Mostly working with specialty roasters, not cafes.
Really? Was it like that in the beginning? I just thought everyone knew about your amazing beans.
Absolutely. I was working out of my garage when we first connected. Plus, I was only dealing with wholesalers, but you wanted to buy as an individual. You were determined to get the best beans for your home brewing experiments.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't sell to individuals. I was probably being annoying with my small orders.
It's not that I didn't sell to them. No one had ever asked before. No one knew about me. Your enthusiasm was actually refreshing. You asked about regions and processing methods that no one else cared about.
I think you were getting quite a reputation when I found you. Don't be so modest.
Not at all. But now you've become a proper barista yourself. I've seen how you dial in your espresso shots. Very impressive.
I don't know about proper, but I'm living my dream job. At least the coffee making part of it. The business side is challenging.
Partnerships can be tricky. Is everything okay with Vanessa?
It's fine. We just have different approaches. Anyway, I'd like to place another bean order. Could I get 5 kilos of the Colombian and 2 of the Ethiopian to try?
Of course. I have them set aside for you. I'll throw in a sample of special Panama geisha as well. No charge. Just want your feedback on it.
Thanks. You're always so helpful. I really appreciate you going the extra mile for our little cafe.
Not at all. We go way back. I remember when you were just experimenting with pour-overs in your apartment. I'm happy to help.
I'll continue to rely on you then. The cafe wouldn't be the same without your beans.
Yes. I sincerely wish for your shop's success. Let me know what you think about that geisha sample. It's something special.
I definitely will. Thanks again, Oliver. Vanessa, a magazine wants to do a feature on our cafe. I just got a call now. We're good to accept, right? It's for Urban Coffee Culture magazine.
Really? That's great. How did they hear about us?
They said they had our coffee last week and were impressed. Something about distinctive flavor profiles.
Give me their contact info. I'll handle it directly. When do they want to come in?
Sure. I'll send you their contact details. They mentioned sometime next week would be ideal. Should we prepare something special for them?
Wow, we're finally getting magazine coverage. This could be our big break. Leave the scheduling to me.
I know! I can't believe they found us so quickly after opening. It's great that the shop we started together is doing so well. My recipe experiments are paying off.
This should boost our sales even more. We need to think about how to use that revenue. We'll need to be ready for more customers. Maybe adjust our opening hours too.
True, but let's use it for the shop first. Equipment upgrades, hiring more staff, that kind of thing. I've been wanting to get that new grinder that has better consistency.
At first, yes. But if sales keep growing at this rate, we could be making serious money. I'm thinking about expansion possibilities.
Expansion already? Wow, you think big. If that happens, my dream might come true. I could finally afford it.
Huh? What dream? I thought the cafe was your dream.
Well, yes, but there's something else too. I want to take my parents on a hot springs vacation. I've been wanting to do something nice for them, and I might finally be able to soon. They supported me through all my coffee obsessions.
Hot Springs vacation? That's what you're thinking about with our success?
Yeah, Mom and Dad love hot springs. Nothing fancy, but still. They've never been able to afford nice trips.
What are you talking about? You can't afford a Hot Springs vacation with our current revenue. We're barely breaking even after expenses.
Really? But I thought we were doing well. But with our percentage-based pay and this month's sales, I thought I'd make decent money. We've been busy all month, so I figured the revenue must be pretty good. The cash register has been full every night.
The revenue was impressive, but there are a lot of expenses you don't see.
But what? What expenses? I thought we covered most things with the startup money.
What do you mean, what? Your pay this month is $20. The rest is all mine. After expenses, of course.
What? $20 for a whole month of work? Why so little? There must be some mistake.
Because 98% of the revenue is mine. Your salary is $20. That's your 2% share. That's all in the contract.
What are you talking about? That's completely unacceptable. We agreed to work together as partners, 50-50. That's what we discussed. This doesn't make sense. Why is there such a huge gap in our pay? Did you just make this up?
We're working together, but the compensation is structured this way. We had a long talk about risk allocation, remember? Why are you so angry? Didn't you say it wasn't about the money? You said you just wanted to make coffee.
Well, yes, but I still need to pay my rent and bills. This compensation is totally unfair. It has to be illegal. We're supposed to be equal partners.
Look, for business partners, as long as there's mutual agreement, any difference in compensation is legal. And we have a contract. You signed it, remember?
Contract? What are you talking about? I never signed anything with these terms.
Don't you remember? We signed a contract when we became business partners. It was in that stack of paperwork for the business license.
Contract? We did discuss things, but I never signed any document giving you 98% of profits. I would have noticed something that important.
Oh, really? Maybe you signed without reading it. You were so excited about opening that you just signed everything I put in front of you.
No way. I remember discussing compensation, and I would never have agreed to just 2%. I never knew about any contract like this. You're making this up.
Well, I'll send you the contract later. It has your signature. I have it in my files. Our compensation agreement is legally binding, so there's nothing illegal about it. Now get back to work and keep up the good attitude. We have customers waiting.
Are you serious about this? You can't possibly think I'd agree to this arrangement.
Of course I am. You left everything to me. All the business decisions, all the paperwork. Don't question my decisions. This is how business works in the real world.
This is outrageous. You tricked me. I trusted you as my friend. We talked about being equal partners.
I did no such thing. I'm taking risk too. What if the cafe fails? I'd be the one in debt. Besides, most of the startup money came from my savings. At least that's what the books show.
That's not true, and you know it. I put in polls to my savings too.
And you couldn't handle any of the paperwork, so I did it all as your business partner. All those forms you were too busy to fill out, all those meetings you couldn't attend. You have no right to complain. You barely do half the work around here.
I'm not complaining about that part. I appreciate the administrative work you did, but this compensation is ridiculous. No one would agree to work for 2% of profits. This is exploitation.
If you don't like it, you can quit. It's fine with me. There's nothing stopping you from walking away. The shop is running smoothly now, and we can hire anyone to make coffee in the kitchen. It's not like you have some special talent.
That's not true. It takes skill. I studied for years to perfect my brewing techniques. Our customers come back specifically for my coffee.
No, it doesn't. Anyone can follow a recipe and push buttons on a machine. The customers come for the atmosphere I created, the Instagram-worthy decor I designed, my friendly customer service. Anyway, you'll keep following my instructions and working hard for my profit from now on. Or you can leave. Your choice.
This is absolutely unacceptable. Are you really serious about this? You really think you can get away with this? I can't believe it! After everything we planned together!
Yes, I am serious. This is business, not charity. Stop being so naive.
I am serious. I can't work with you anymore. Not after this betrayal. I'll be clearing out my things today.
You're really leaving the business over something so small? Let me be clear. I'm not giving up this cafe. I'm in charge here. You walk away with nothing.
That's fine. I don't want to fight with you. I put in most of the startup money, but I won't even ask for that back. Just remove me from the business immediately. I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Well, that's fine, I guess. You're being overdramatic, but isn't it a waste to leave just when the shop is taking off? With the magazine coverage, we're getting even more customers. Everyone loves the atmosphere. If you keep working, you could make good money. Maybe we could renegotiate to 3% for you.
No matter how successful the shop becomes with that contract, I'll never make decent money. The shop only exists for you to profit now, so I'm leaving, and I'll be consulting a lawyer about that fake contract.
You talked about your dreams and all that fancy stuff, but in the end, you're just greedy for money too. I thought you said it wasn't about the money. Hypocrite.
That's not all. You're being excessively greedy, and you should have at least consulted me about the contract. I wouldn't have minded if you took a larger share. I understand you did more of the business work, but 98%? I'm disgusted by your greed. I can't work with someone like you anymore, someone who would betray a friend like this.
Whatever, it's no problem for me. I never needed someone who just makes coffee. I was planning to use machines and increase turnover. I was going to make you do customer service, but you're such an introvert, you'd ruin your reputation. I'm fine with you quitting. I was just trying to be nice and suggest you stay. Good luck finding another job with your special coffee skills.
I see. Then your concern is unnecessary, and you're not my friend anymore. Please don't contact me again except through my lawyer.
So this is goodbye then. Don't come crying back when you can't pay your rent.
Yes, I've left the paperwork to my lawyer, so talk to them. I've documented everything we discussed about our partnership. You'll be hearing from them soon.
Fine. So now the cafe is all mine. Just how I wanted it anyway. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Hey, can you come to the shop right now? We need to talk. It's important.
What? You mean the cafe? Why are you contacting me? I thought I made it clear that we're done.
Yes. I need to talk to you about something important, so come quickly. It'll be worth your time, I promise.
No way. I have nothing to do with that cafe anymore. If you're short-staffed, hire someone. There are plenty of temp agencies these days. Or use those coffee machines you mentioned.
It's not about that. The business is in trouble. I really need your help, Emma.
In trouble? I thought things were going well. What happened to all that magazine publicity?
They were, but suddenly customers stopped coming. I checked review sites and they're saying the coffee quality has dropped. Our reputation is tanking. We got 1-star reviews all last week. People are saying the coffee tastes like dishwater now.
I see, so that's what happened. I guess you need skilled people to make good coffee after all. Who would have thought? Wasn't it just pushing buttons on a machine?
Look, I made a mistake, okay? I didn't realize how much your expertise mattered. So come back to the shop now. I'll hire you as an employee with a proper salary.
I refuse. I will never work for you again. Not after how you treated me. Not after you stole from me.
Why not? I'll pay you more than before. Double the minimum wage, plus tips.
No. There's nothing you could offer that would make me come back.
You said your dream was to make and serve delicious coffee. Are you giving up on your dream just because you quit once? Was your dream that shallow? Don't you care about the cafe at all?
No, I'm not giving up on my dream. My dream wasn't that cafe. It was making great coffee. And I've found a better way to do that.
Then, what are you doing now? Working at some corporate chain?
I'm fulfilling my dream in a different way. A way that doesn't involve being exploited by you.
What do you mean? Just tell me.
I'm importing my favorite beans, creating my own blends, and selling them online. I teach brewing techniques on YouTube while selling the beans. Sales are doing great, so I don't need to work for you. I'm making plenty on my own. I have 50,000 subscribers already. People actually appreciate my special coffee skills.
You started doing that on your own? Without telling me? While we were still partners?
Why would I need your permission? We have no connection anymore. I started after I left the cafe. You made it very clear that we weren't partners.
Come to think of it, you had a bean supplier, the guy who delivered those bags every week.
Yes, I'm still working with him. He's been incredibly supportive of my new business.
Introduce him to me. Your coffee was good because of those beans, right? If I get the same supplier, the cafe can recover.
Of course. He provides excellent products, the best in the region.
Then tell me who it is. Give me his contact information. This is an emergency.
Sure, whatever. It's not like he's exclusive to me.
With proper beans, my cafe can quickly recover. I'll tell everyone I've brought in a special new supplier.
I'll send you his contact info. His name is Oliver. I'll text you his number, but don't expect any special treatment.
Hello, my name is Vanessa. I run a cafe and I'd like to use your beans. Emma gave me your contact information.
Thank you for reaching out. Actually, I knew about you through Emma. She's mentioned your cafe many times. I'd like to establish a long-term business relationship, if possible. How can I help you today?
You know Emma? Were you the one she was partners with before? Before she started her online thing?
That's right. We've been working together for years. We're working separately now, but still in touch. I supply her with beans for her online store. So, you want to purchase beans?
Yes, please. The cafe needs high-quality beans immediately. Our current supplier is terrible.
Do you have any specific ones in mind? I have various origins available.
Well, I'd like your recommendations. Whatever sells best.
All of our beans are recommended. It really depends on your customers' preferences. What kind of flavor profiles do they enjoy?
Then I'd like the same ones Emma was buying. Whatever she was using at the cafe, those worked well for us.
Emma tried different blends each time, so she purchased various beans. It's difficult to say, the same ones. She would adjust her orders based on customer feedback. She kept detailed notes on which beans paired best with which brewing methods.
Then you decide for me. Just give me whatever is popular. I don't have time for all these details.
I can't just decide without knowing your customers, preferences, and other factors. Coffee selection is quite personalized. What brewing methods do you use in your cafe?
Well, they're all the same anyway. Just give me something close enough. I use a standard commercial espresso machine.
You really don't care about coffee at all, do you? This isn't just a product, it's an art form.
What do you mean? I care about running a successful business, and right now, I need good beans.
Emma told me why she left the cafe. I know how you treated her. About the contracts and taking 98% of the profits.
I don't know what she told you, but I did what was best for the business. I kicked her out because she wasn't pulling her weight. She was terrible with customers. Business decisions had to be made.
That's not true at all. Emma loved coffee and created blends based on customers' preferences. She said she wasn't good at customer service, but she thought about the customers more than anyone when making coffee. She remembered their preferences and would adjust recipes for regulars. That's why they kept coming back.
I did the same. I care about customers too. I remember all their names.
No, you didn't. You only tried to use her, the shop, the customers, even the coffee. You only cared if they could help you make money. Emma told me how you manipulated her into signing that contract. I have no interest in working with someone like you. My beans deserve better treatment.
But you're running a business too, right? You have to care about your customers. I'm willing to pay a premium for your beans. Name your price.
Don't worry about that. I'm currently contracted with many shops and companies. Honestly, demand exceeds our supply right now. I don't need your business.
What? But you worked with us before. You must have extra stock. I'm desperate here.
That was because of Emma. Her love for coffee was extraordinary, so I made a special arrangement. She's the only individual I deal with, and I don't plan to work with any other individuals. She's that special to me. It's less like doing a business and more like sharing beans with a fellow coffee lover. She treats my beans with the respect they deserve.
So you won't work with me? Not even for a higher price? This is business discrimination.
That's right. I won't provide my precious beans to someone like you. Someone who doesn't appreciate the art of coffee. Someone who would betray their business partner. I choose who I work with carefully.
Fine. Whatever. I don't need your beans from you anyway. Coffee beans are the same no matter where you get them. There are plenty of suppliers out there.
Goodbye then. Good luck with your cafe. You'll need it.
What is this? A court summons?
Huh? What's wrong? Did something happen?
What's wrong? More like, what the hell? Why am I being sued by you? After everything I've done for you?
Why are you so angry? Don't tell me you're surprised. Did you really think I would just let this go?
Of course I'm surprised. This is outrageous. I gave you a chance to run a cafe. I did all the hard work.
Put your hand on your heart and think about it. Our partnership had a clearly unfair compensation structure. Me only getting 2% is obviously wrong. You shouldn't be surprised about being sued. This is the consequence of your actions.
Are you kidding me? We agreed on the split together. You signed the contract. Why should I be sued now? This is just revenge because your little online business isn't doing well, isn't it?
No, we clearly discussed compensation and promised a 50-50 split. That's what we agreed on verbally before opening. I never agreed to 2%, and my business is doing very well, thank you.
I never said that. Don't make things up. There was never any 50-50 agreement. I have the contract with your signature.
Actually, I have notes from our conversation, detailed notes that I took during our planning meetings.
Notes? What are you talking about? Notes aren't legally binding.
Remember I told you I kept a journal about my dream? To record my goals and such? I made detailed notes about our contract discussions, including dates, times, and exactly what we both said.
That must be fabricated. You just made that up after the fact. No judge will believe your little diary.
No, it's dated, and my lawyer says it has evidentiary value. I wrote everything down right after our meetings. Your fake contract is the real fabrication. Creating that to benefit only yourself is despicable, and there are witnesses who heard our discussions.
But why now? Why didn't you say anything before? This is just malicious.
Remember that coffee bean supplier I introduced you to? He convinced me that I shouldn't just let this go. He said what you did was wrong and I deserved justice, so I decided to fight back. By the way, I'm also filing a police report for fraud. I'm currently gathering evidence. The altered contract will be Exhibit A.
Wait a minute. Does that mean I could get arrested? You wouldn't do that to me.
That's the worst case scenario, but you'll definitely be paying damages first for all the profit that was rightfully mine, plus emotional distress.
Wait, please. The shop is already losing money and might have to close. I can't afford to pay damages. Have mercy. We're friends, right? We've known each other for years.
I already told you, we're not friends anymore. You ended that when you betrayed me. Friends don't steal from each other.
Didn't we promise to make the cafe successful together? Think about our dream. You're destroying everything we built.
I genuinely believe that. It was my longtime dream, but you exploited my dream to make money for yourself. You betrayed not just me, but everyone who loves coffee. Didn't you realize the cafe was successful because the coffee tasted good? I lost all my savings that I had set aside to open that cafe. Do you understand how hard I worked to save that money? How many extra shifts I took?
Please, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I was greedy. Can we work something out?
An apology isn't enough, not after what you did. If you want forgiveness, you need to take appropriate action. You have two options: pay me back or get arrested and serve your sentence. Whatever you say means nothing, so face the consequences of exploiting someone's dream. Actions have consequences, Vanessa.
I can't afford to pay you back right now. The cafe is failing without you. Please, give me some time.
That's for the court to decide now. I've said all I need to say to you. Goodbye, Vanessa. Afterward, the court awarded me damages, and Vanessa is struggling to pay. Meanwhile, the cafe's revenue kept declining and eventually shut down. The fraud case is proceeding smoothly, and Vanessa is living in fear of arrest while dealing with debt. As for me, my coffee bean business is thriving. My YouTube subscribers are growing, and I've even received offers to open a cafe. I'm busy with bean sales right now, but once I save enough money again, I hope to finally open my ideal cafe.